Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Progetto M40 Mod 65. It's the tier 10 medium tank that's on the Italian line. And I think a lot of you have been trying it out and seeing how well you can do. This one, it has a Union flag on the side, and that's because it belongs to tcFreer. And this is a replay, I believe, from one of his streams. And he's on the south spawn of Tundra. And battle has commenced. Well, as this is a tier 10 medium, it's a tier 10 match. It looks like TC is headed off for the hill. Whoa, no, not into the railway carriage. I make that mistake as well. I think we all do. Anyway, what can I say? It's a 105mm gun, based on similar designs from the to the Leopard. It was the Italians actually decided they weren't going to buy a foreign tank, but they were going to design something similar to the Leopard or the British tanks. Use a Mitsubishi engine. It's supposed to be quite a light tank with a 4-shot reload. First shot in and he gets the hill straight away. Fires around there at the Progetto 46. Down he gets a hit and the enemy has been taken down. Right, he's relocating up the hill as that other Progetto appears to be disappearing. And rather than chase him down there and come into base an AMX 65 ton, I think TC was thinking about shooting from one of the caps, and of course he's undergoing reload at this moment because he did use his shells. And it does take a longish reload, 13.54 seconds, as it's an auto reloader. Gets his first shot into that Progetto 46. It's a tier 8, the premium medium tank. There we go. Also, right click, left click into that 46 and takes him down. And another lovely shot on the 152, but he's received a shot from behind from one of the... Yep, it's from the Progetto 46 behind him. Now, Wine's decision at this point is to get out of there. He hasn't lost too much health. And he is reloading. He did use all of his ammo, so he needs to get out because he needs time. If he was to actually fire again after he's only just loaded one shot, it would slow down his reload considerably. So TC is going around the hill, coming up the other side so he gets the advantage of height. And he can either poke one of the holes and shoot some rounds into the enemy, or he can come at them from the side they're least expecting coming down from the hill. Because most of the guys have come down from the hill, you see, so they're not expecting it from here. TC's... Oh, that 46 has gone down, the 65 times gone down. So they're both kills, and TC now has to move around the wreck he just caused. That Progetto 46 he took out. There's a Rheinmetall ball stick up here. He needs to be careful he doesn't walk straight into a huge shell coming the opposite way. A Batchat was seen up here as well. There's the ball stick. And he's caught him cold, and he takes him down, but he takes a hit from that Batchat 25, fires one round back on a right click. Oh, took another hit, and he's to aim this time, because that that Batchat is hull down. He's taken quite a lot of damage. Well, 331 from the first hit, he blocked the second, but he's also on full reload now, so he's repositioning, doesn't want to get hit by the Batchat. If he does fire now, it's going to screw up his reload, but he needs to get that Batchat out of the game. Looks like the Batchat's run away. Where's he gone? Well, he's behind you. Or is it a tortoise? It was a tortoise. Okay, he's reloaded. There's the GW Type P. Puts one round in, doesn't finish him off, but he puts the second one in. Now he's down to just one shell, so he needs to reload. Of course, it's quicker if you've still got one shell in the chamber. He's almost reloaded. There's an E100 there in the pass. needs to come at this carefully. We still don't know where that bat chat went. He's been spotted. Is the bat chat behind him? He's going to go back the other way. Four shells in now, so he's ready to rock and roll. He's going to take the E100 from a different angle. Is it going to help? Gingerly does it. There's the E100, okay? He's got a shot. Oh, the E100 fired at him and missed. Trying to go for the weak spot from the lower plates. Got it. That one didn't go through. Last shell in, and he does get a hit there. 387. So it took 4 shells, but he only got 1 into the chamber. But he's now waiting for his reload to go through. First one's in. 11 seconds to go for the next one. Well, 12 seconds actually for the second one. Almost there. Of course, this playstyle does actually suit somebody who does hit and run all the time. There's the bat chat. Okay, now can he get all these shells in? Oh, the bat chat's only on 2 hit points. So a RAM will be enough to kill him. To try and get the bat chat to tempt him into a position. No, I think the bat chat's turned around and gone the other way round. There he is. Oh, and yes, 1 shot's enough. Right click, left click, and that's a top gun. Now there's the E100, and he's side on, but the E100 knows he's been seen. Now TC's going to come up behind him and give him a bit of surprise butt sex. Yep, there we go. Hello. Oh, it's actually into the front sex. It's a missionary position with the E100. Holding off on that last shell, but he had to put it in. Okay, so he's got 6 kills. And there's only 1 enemy left. And there he is. It's an Object 2648 Mark IV. And okay, they are difficult to take down. But I'm sure he's reloaded 2 shells. I'm sure TC can do this. He's going for it. He has loaded himself up on meat sauce and spaghetti. Oh, 268's facing the wrong way! And he goes for the hit into the tracks. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. He fires another round in, but unfortunately that 268 is still mobile, so TC's going to have to block him with his hull to actually prevent the 268 from turning around on him. But he is reloading, and he's going to have to fire again. He does. He gets a penetration. 303, but it's not enough to kill. 1 more shot should do it. 12 seconds. Counting them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your history. And that's the high caliber. Wow. What a game, TC. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that. Okay, let's have a look at the end of battle results. See how well he did. Oh my god, it's an ace tanker for tcFreer of Philo in the Progetto M40 Mod 65. He also picked up a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, assisted damage. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He did get exactly 5. A duelist for taking out 2 enemy tanks that actually did damage to him during the battle, and a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his vehicle, and lastly a top gun because he took down 6 of the enemy. Well, in actual fact, he took down 7 with that 268 right at the end. So let's have a look at the team scores, see where it puts him. Well, highest on the table when it came to damage, 4,716. But that wasn't enough for the top gun. Why is that? Well, that 268 stole it from him. He managed to get 6,461 hit points of damage. So although I thought TC had the high caliber right at the end of the game, I was wrong. He didn't have it. The 268 had it. So unfortunate there. But he did manage to get the highest number of kills in the game, 7. And he also managed to pick up the highest base XP of 1,290. And that's a very nice score indeed. Although I think the standard is going to be a lot higher now. Most of the Unicums have got hold of their Progettos and will be playing it to death. But I know that TC will keep playing the Progetto on his live stream, so I think we're going to see more replays of a similar nature from him in the future. So let's have a look at the detail report. Well, fired 27 rounds, got 23 direct hits, 18 penetrations. So it's not as great when it comes to penetration, and most of those penetrations he missed were on the E100. Obviously, that's a heavy armoured tank, so it's very difficult to get those shots in. And he was aiming for the lower plate, which is difficult to hit on the E100. He did damage of 4,716 hit points, of which 387 were at more than 300 meters. And I think that was on the E100 actually. He received 6 hits during the battle. 4 were penetrations, 2 were non-penetrations. I think one of those bounced off the tracks was from the Batchat 25, who just was trying desperately not to expose his hull and was therefore not firing very well. He blocked damage of 600 hit points during the battle. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, which was the GW Tiger. He also damaged 9 of the enemy and killed 7 of them. And he did damage assistance of 3,222 hit points. That's a huge total for a medium tank that's very mobile. And he was very mobile in that battle, and he did also played it correctly. As I said, disengage from the enemy to allow a full reload of the shells, because it can be so important to maintain that fire rate, and you need to get all those shells back in the chamber. On a premium account, TC managed 80,870 credits. He also got 199 credits for compensation for damage done when somebody rammed into him. So his total was 81,070, but after repair, ammunition resupply, and that was expensive, and the consumables, he did use the premium consumable as well as several others. He was actually left with a deficit of 2,571 credits. But that's pretty small feed. That's chicken feed, really, if you think about it. And that's quite a good total in terms of the amount of return you actually get from this tank. So it shows it's on a par with the Samura SM in terms of the amount of credits it will generate for the amount of work you do. He received 1,935 base XP. Or base XP on premium, I should say, because that's the base XP there. And it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, so we actually took away 3,870. So as I said before, I have a feeling that TC is going to raise the level on this tank even more in the future, because when he gets a good tank like this and he gets an ace, he's not really satisfied with just that one. He wants to get more, and that Top Gun and a missed high caliber proves that he's got the skills necessary to do it. So I expect that TC will be sending us another replay in the future. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.